Ones, listen closely, for the universe does not speak in coincidences, but in precise orchestrated rhythms that govern the tides of our destiny. Tonight, December 13th, marks a pivotal moment in the celestial tapestry, a moment where the Gemini supermoon does not merely rise above the horizon, but detonates a frequency of change so profound it will ripple through the very fabric of your existence. This is not just another astrological event to scroll past or acknowledge with a fleeting thought. This is the cosmic alarm clock you have been waiting for, ringing with the force of 1,000 suns, signaling the end of an era and the birth of a new timeline. Tonight your old life ends, not slowly, not gracefully with a gentle fade, but in a revolution of spirit and destiny so profound you will barely recognize the person you were yesterday. The universe is not asking for permission tonight. It is demanding your transformation. As this celestial titan illuminates the night sky, it unlocks 7 divine miracles that will utterly redefine your existence, shattering the glass ceiling that has kept you contained for far too long. Everything you thought you knew, everything you feared, everything that held you captive in a past you no longer resonate with, is about to be consumed by the light of a new dawn. Your revolution begins now, in the silence of this night, in the depths of your knowing. Before a single earth-shattering miracle begins its descent, before your old life dissolves into memory, I invite you to take a moment to anchor yourself in this space. We are building a community of awakened souls here, travelers on the path of high vibration and truth. If you are ready to expand your awareness and walk this journey with clarity, I invite you to subscribe to the channel now. By joining us, you signal to the universe that you are open, ready, and willing to receive the wisdom that flows through these transmissions. There is a silence that precedes the collapse of an empire, a strange electric hum before the complete overhaul of a reality. You have felt it, haven't you? That subtle pressure in the back of your mind, that buzzing in your ears, the sense that your current reality is a fragile facade, ready to crack under the weight of something much larger trying to emerge. The Gemini supermoon doesn't just amplify this tension, it weaponizes it for your growth. It stretches the threads of your timeline until they are ready to snap, not into simple change, but into a completely new configuration. This isn't anxiety, chosen one. It is the universe compressing your entire existence into a single point of cataclysmic recalibration. The pressure is not punishment, it is prophecy. You have been walking through a dense fog, feeling the weight of the world, sensing that the old ways of operating are failing you. The strategies that used to work are coming up empty. The relationships that used to comfort you now feel draining. This is because you have outgrown the container of your previous life, and tonight the universe breaks the glass. The first miracle, the great unveiling, arrives not with a whisper, but with a roar of truth. Tonight, the supermoon acts as a cosmic X-ray, exposing every hidden lie, every self-deception, every unspoken fear, and every illusion that has kept you shackled to your past. Gemini is the sign of duality, of the twins, of the seen and the unseen. Under this light, what was obscured becomes blindingly clear. People, situations, even your own unconscious patterns are stripped bare. This is not for pain, it is for liberation. You will see with undeniable clarity what and who has been silently draining your energy, what limiting beliefs have been running your subconscious program, and what stagnant paths you have been unwillingly walking. The universe is pulling back the curtain on everything that cannot accompany you into your revolutionized self. Your old life cannot survive this level of truth. It will crumble, and in its place, the bedrock of reality will remain. If you have felt this sudden clarity, this inability to tolerate the fake or the superficial any longer, take a moment to like this video. It is a signal that you are accepting the truth, no matter how stark, and choosing reality over comfortable illusions. As the Gemini supermoon intensifies, prepare for the second miracle, the energetic rupture. For too long, you have been cycling through repetitive patterns, revisiting old wounds and fighting battles you thought you had already won. These weren't weaknesses, they were karmic imprints, energetic residues, and the phantom limbs of past traumas that kept you tethered to a previous version of yourself. Tonight, the supermoon delivers a spiritual shockwave, a clean break, a complete severing of these energetic chains. You will feel a sudden, profound release, a weight lifting from your chest, a quiet snap within your soul. This is not destruction, it is liberation. The looping patterns lose their power because your spirit is rising so high they can no longer reach you. Situations that once triggered you now hold no grip. Fears that once paralyzed your decisions dissolve like smoke. Your reactions change, your thoughts shift. Your energy field becomes lighter, clearer, unbound. This rupture is divine intervention. You are stepping out of the maze, not by finding an exit, but by transcending its very structure. Your old life, defined by these cycles, shatters tonight. The third miracle, the divine blueprint activation, is your true self reawakening. You have carried dormant gifts, unspoken callings, and a unique purpose that felt too big, too bold, too impossible for the life you were living. Tonight, the supermoon ignites your spiritual DNA, activating the divine blueprint God always intended for you. You will feel an undeniable pull towards creation, towards speaking your truth, towards stepping into leadership, towards making choices that resonate with a destiny far grander than your current reality. This isn't just inspiration, it's an energetic download. Your intuition becomes a laser beam, your inner voice an undeniable oracle. Old doubts about your capabilities, your worth, your path are incinerated by this activation. The version of you that was small, uncertain, and hiding in the shadows is no longer viable. Your old identity is dissolving, replaced by the sovereign, powerful being you were always meant to become. If you feel this stirring, this awakening of a power you haven't used in years, comment, "I claim my power," below. Let your words be the first step in manifesting this new reality into the physical plane. Now hold on tight, chosen one, because the fourth miracle arrives with breathtaking speed, the accelerated manifestation cascade. You have endured periods of stagnation, felt like you were pushing through molasses, watching your desires crawl towards you at a glacial pace. But tonight, the supermoon becomes a cosmic slingshot. The universe is done with delay. Acceleration is not just speed, it is divine momentum. Situations that felt impossible will shift effortlessly. Doors that were locked will swing open. Opportunities you've prayed for will manifest in hours, not weeks. People who were unresponsive will suddenly reach out. This cascade bends reality, warps time frames, and collapses the gap between you and your blessings. It is the hand of God taking over the pace of your destiny. Your old life, characterized by struggle and delayed gratification, is being erased. You are no longer crawling toward your future. You are being carried toward it by an irresistible, divine force. Prepare for breakthroughs that defy logic. The mountain doesn't justify itself. It simply remains. And now, your obstacles are moving aside like mist before the morning sun. As your energy field expands, the fifth miracle, the protection grid fortification, locks into place. For too long, you walked unguarded, exposed to draining energies, negative intentions, and the unseen attacks that sought to derail your purpose. Tonight, the Gemini supermoon activates an impenetrable, intelligent spiritual force field around your entire being. You will feel a profound calm, an unshakable sense of safety, an almost physical shield rising within and around you. Negative people will lose access to your energy. Toxic connections will weaken instantly. Harmful intentions will ricochet back to their source. This isn't coincidence. This is divine defense. The universe doesn't elevate you without guarding you. Your energetic boundaries become steel, You will instinctively distance yourself from environments and individuals who cannot match your new frequency. This protection is active, purposeful, and permanent. Your old vulnerabilities are being sealed. The forces that once sought to harm you cannot reach you now. You are covered. You are guarded. Your revolution is being fiercely protected. If you are ready to walk under this divine shield, turn on the notifications bell so you are alerted every time we release a message that reinforces your spiritual armor. The sixth miracle is the cosmic rewiring of connections. As your vibration skyrockets, your social and spiritual landscape must transform to match it. Tonight, the supermoon orchestrates a massive realignment of your relationships. Old connections that no longer serve your highest good will quietly, sometimes abruptly, fall away. Their departure is not rejection, it is liberation. Their silence is not punishment, it is the universe making room. Simultaneously, new soul-aligned connections will begin to appear with uncanny timing. People who resonate with your revolutionized self, who support your ascension, and who are part of your true divine community will gravitate towards you effortlessly. These new relationships will feel ancient, familiar, and divinely orchestrated. This rewiring is essential. Your old life was entangled in misaligned relationships that kept you small. Your new life demands authentic, empowering, soul-feeding connections. Embrace the shifts. Let go of what is leaving with gratitude. Welcome what is arriving with open arms. Your spiritual ecosystem is being purified for your ultimate flourishing. Finally, chosen one, prepare for the seventh and most cataclysmic miracle, the timeline, convergence and sovereign self-embodiment. This is the culmination. This is the revolution. Tonight, the Gemini supermoon acts as a cosmic key, locking your entire being onto your highest, most divinely ordained timeline. Every prayer, every struggle, every lesson, every tear, every moment of resilience converges into this single potent point. Your destiny is no longer approaching, it is here. You are not just changing, you are becoming the sovereign, empowered, fully actualized version of yourself that God always knew you were meant to be. This is not one event. It is the synchronization of countless blessings. Opportunities align, paths appear, support surrounds you. You will feel an unstoppable force pulling you forward. Your entire existence recalibrates. The confusion lifts. The doubt dissolves. Your inner compass is perfectly tuned. Your old life, its limitations, its narratives, its very energetic signature is utterly erased. You step into your true power, anchored, confident, and unapologetically divine. The revolution is complete. But this is where it gets even more mysterious. The convergence isn't just about external events aligning. It is about the internal fusion of your shadow and your light. Gemini, the twins, represents the integration of opposites. For years, you may have felt torn between who you are and who you are expected to be, between your spiritual knowing and your material responsibilities. Tonight, that duality collapses into unity. You stop fighting yourself. You stop apologizing for your intensity, your sensitivity, and your wisdom. You realize that your too muchness was simply your power trying to fit into a world that was too small. As this timeline locks in, you will notice a distinct change in your voice, not just the sound of it, but the weight of it. When you speak, reality will seem to listen. When you set an intention, the resistance that used to plague you will be absent. It is as if you are finally swimming with the current of the river of life, rather than fighting upstream against the debris of your past. Consider the ocean. It never argues its depth, it simply teaches it in waves. Similarly, you will no longer need to argue for your worth or explain your path to those who are committed to misunderstanding you. The energy you used to waste on justifying your existence is now reclaimed for creating your existence. This is the essence of sovereignty. It is the quiet authority of the one who knows who they are. And this knowing is what the supermoon is gifting you tonight. It is a mirror that reflects only your divine nature, bypassing the distortions of your ego and the wounds of your inner child. You're looking into the eyes of your soul and finally recognizing the master that has been there all along. The path of awakening is rarely a straight line. It is a spiral, moving ever upward, revisiting old views from higher vantage points. Tonight, you complete a major cycle of that spiral. You are graduating from the lessons of struggle into the lessons of stewardship. You are no longer learning how to survive the storm. You are learning how to command the ship. This shift in perspective is the true miracle. When you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. The problems that seemed insurmountable yesterday will look like stepping stones tomorrow. The loneliness you felt will reveal itself as sacred solitude, a necessary incubation period for the butterfly that is now emerging. And let's return to the essential, one step deeper. Why you? Why now? Because the world is in a state of flux, and it requires anchors of high frequency to stabilize the transition. You, chosen one, are one of those anchors. Your personal transformation is not just for you. It is a service to the collective. By healing yourself, you heal your lineage. By rising, you show others that gravity is not the only law, that flight is possible. This responsibility might feel heavy, but tonight, under the Gemini moon, it transforms into a privilege. You are realizing that you were chosen not because you are perfect, but because you are resilient. You have walked through fire and refused to turn into ash. You have turned the lead of heavy habit into the gold of conscious attention. That is alchemy. That is your heritage. As we move through these hours, pay attention to your dreams. The veil between the conscious and subconscious minds is thinner than ever. You may receive messages, symbols, or visits from guides in the dream state. These are not random firings of the brain. They are communiques from your higher self, handing you the coordinates for the next leg of your journey. Write them down. Honor them. They are the breadcrumbs leading you out of the forest of confusion. If you have ever had a dream that felt more real than reality, share your experience in the comments. Your story might be the key that unlocks someone else's understanding. The energy of Gemini is also the energy of communication and intellect. This means that part of your miracle involves a rewiring of your mental body. The looping thoughts of anxiety, the what-ifs, the catastrophic scenarios your mind loves to play on repeat. They are being overwritten. Imagine a computer receiving a massive software update. The screen might flicker, the system might reboot, but when it comes back online, the bugs are gone, the processing speed is faster, and new applications are available. This is happening to your mind tonight. You will find yourself thinking thoughts of prosperity instead of lack, thoughts of solution instead of problem, thoughts of love instead of fear. This mental hygiene is automatic, a gift of the lunar frequency clearing out the mental clutter. Hold this thought, it will serve us in a moment. The universe is economical, it wastes nothing. The pain you endured was the chisel carving out the capacity for the joy you're about to receive. The betrayal was the lesson in discernment. The loss was the clearing of space. Tonight, you stop seeing your past as a tragedy and start seeing it as a training ground. This shift in narrative is crucial. You are not a victim of your history. You are the master of your destiny. The supermoon illuminates this truth, casting a light so bright that the shadows of victimhood can no longer exist. You stand tall, not in spite of what you've been through, but because of it. Now let's move from idea to experience. Close your eyes for a second, if it is safe to do so. Visualize the moonlight washing over you, a silver-blue cascade of pure intelligence. Feel it entering the crown of your head, washing down through your spine, filling every cell, every molecule, every atom with light. See it pushing out the dark, heavy sludge of old energy through the soles of your feet, sending it deep into the earth to be recycled. Feel the lightness that remains. This is not just imagination, it is energetic hygiene. It is you participating in your own miracle. You are the vessel, and tonight you are being emptied of the old wine so that the new wine may be poured in. The seventh miracle, the convergence, is the seal on this process. It is the moment the lock clicks shut. You are safe, you are held, you are directed. After this night, your path can no longer be derailed. You are sealed into purpose, protected by divine timing, locked into alignment. The old version of you cannot return. The old life cannot reclaim you. The old cycles cannot trap you. The universe has declared your elevation, and no force on earth or beyond can reverse what has been set in motion. From this moment forward, you walk with absolute clarity, unwavering confidence, profound alignment, and unshakable spiritual authority. Your miracles are not coming, they have begun. Your destiny is not approaching, it is unfolding. Your transformation is not temporary, it is eternal. This is the night your entire path shifts. This is the night the universe says yes to everything you've ever truly desired. This is the night your spirit rises into its ultimate power. Chosen one, if this message reached the depths of your spirit, if you felt the activation, if you sensed the irrevocable shift, then do not leave quietly. Anchor your new energy into this transmission. Like this video, so the frequency of your revolution spreads to others who need this awakening. We are a legion of light, and your engagement signals the algorithm to find the other lost souls waiting for this sign. Comment below, declare, "My revolution is today," to seal your intention into this new, elevated timeline. Words have power, and writing them down is a spell of creation. Subscribe so you never miss another awakening, another prophecy, another cosmic calling designed exclusively for you. Tonight is not just information. Tonight is your full, glorious initiation. The 7 divine miracles from God begin now. Your destiny has opened, your path has changed, and the universe has chosen you to rise. Your old life ends, your new life begins. The revolution is today. Characters, with spaces. 1 to 142. Script. But let us breathe into what comes after the revolution, for the moments following a massive energetic shift are often the most delicate and the most misunderstood. The surge of power you feel tonight is the ignition, but the journey of the chosen one is not just about the spark, it is about the sustained flame. When the sun rises tomorrow, the world around you may look exactly the same. The coffee cup will sit on the same table, the traffic will move at the same pace, and the people in your life may still be playing out their old loops. This is the great illusion, and it is the first test of your new timeline. You have changed, but the hologram of your reality takes time to rearrange itself around your new frequency. Do not be discouraged if the external world does not immediately match the internal miracle. The reflection in the mirror always changes after the object has moved. You have moved. The reflection is simply catching up. Consider the mountain that stands amidst the shifting clouds. The clouds are your circumstances, constantly swirling, darkening, or clearing up. You are the mountain. The mountain does not chase the clouds. It does not shrink when the fog rolls in, nor does it shout when the sun shines. It simply remains. This is the quality of presence you are being called to embody now. The intense high of the spiritual download will eventually settle into a quiet, humming baseline of peace. This is not a loss of power, it is the integration of power. Many seekers mistake this settling for a loss of connection, but it is actually the moment the cement dries, solidifying the foundation upon which your new life will be built. If you have ever felt this sudden quietness after a period of intense spiritual activity and mistaken it for abandonment, you are not alone. It is a vital part of the cycle. If this resonates with your experience, take a moment to subscribe to the channel, for we often discuss how to navigate the silence as much as the noise. By joining us, you ensure you have a map for the quiet valleys as well as the high peaks. This integration phase brings us to a profound realization about your relationships. As you vibrate higher, the gap between you and those who are committed to staying asleep may widen. This is often the most painful part of the awakening path. You want to bring them with you. You want to shake them gently and say, "Look at what I see, feel what I feel." But you must remember the law of free will. You cannot wake someone who is pretending to be asleep, and you cannot force a flower to bloom by prying open its petals. In fact, your attempt to force their awakening often delays it. Your responsibility is not to convert them. Your responsibility is to be the lighthouse. A lighthouse does not run around the island looking for boats to save. It stands firmly in its truth and shines. The boats that are looking for the light will find it. There is a subtle danger here, one that often traps the compassionate soul. It is the trap of lowering your frequency to meet others where they are, out of a misplaced sense of loyalty or guilt. You might feel that if you shine too brightly, you will blind them or make them uncomfortable. And you are right, you will. But your dimming serves no one. When you shrink, you validate their limitations. When you stand tall, you offer a silent invitation to their potential. It requires immense courage to be the only one in the room who is not complaining, the only one not engaging in gossip, the only one trusting in a positive outcome when everyone else is predicting doom. This is your true work. This is why you were chosen. As you hold this frequency, you will notice a strange phenomenon. The echo of the old life trying to reassert itself. It may come in the form of an old habit, a sudden wave of doubt, or a person from your past reaching out unexpectedly. These are not signs that you have failed. They are final exams. The universe is asking, are you sure you have moved on? Are you sure you no longer resonate with this? When the old temptation arises, do not fight it with aggression. Observe it with curiosity. See it as a relic, a dusty antique from a house you no longer live in. You can acknowledge its existence without inviting it back into your living room. This is a moment of profound mastery. If you are ready to stand as the lighthouse, unwavering and bright, click the like button now. Let this simple action be a physical anchor of your commitment to never dim your light again, regardless of who understands or who walks away. Your light is needed now more than ever. Moving deeper into this new state of being, you will find that your manifestation mechanism has shifted gears. In the past, you may have tried to manifest from a place of lack, begging the universe to fill a hole in your life. But the miracle that has occurred within you has shifted your polarity. You are no longer chasing, you are attracting. This requires a different kind of discipline, the discipline of the mind. Since your magnetic pull is stronger now, your thoughts manifest with terrifying speed. You can no longer afford the luxury of a negative thought loop. What you fear comes just as quickly as what you love. This is why the mental hygiene we spoke of earlier is not just a suggestion, it is a survival strategy for the awakened soul. You must become the guardian of your own mind. Imagine your consciousness is a pristine garden. In the past, weeds could grow for weeks before you notice them. Now in this heightened soil, a weed can take over in a day. You must catch the seeds of doubt, fear, and scarcity the moment they land. You do not need to be afraid of them. Simply pluck them out. Replace, "I hope this works," with "I trust the process." Replace, "I don't have enough," with "I am open to receiving." It sounds simple, but in the heat of daily life, it is the hardest work you will ever do. It is alchemy in real time. There is a mystery here that few speak of. As you align with your higher purpose, the universe often clears the path in ways that look like destruction. You might lose a job you thought you needed, or a living situation might suddenly become untenable. The unawakened mind calls this a disaster. The chosen mind recognizes it as a redirection. The universe is too kind to let you settle for a life that is too small for your spirit. It will make you uncomfortable in your comfort zone until you are forced to move. If you are currently experiencing a sudden, unexplained shift or loss, know that it is the vacuum creating space for the new influx. The breath must leave the lungs before the new breath can enter. Let's pause on this truth. It is easy to trust God when the sun is shining. The true master trusts in the storm. If you are navigating a storm right now and you choose to see it as a cleansing rather than a punishment, share your perspective in the comments. Write, "I trust the storm," to declare your mastery over fear. Your public declaration helps others realize they are not being punished but prepared. Furthermore, this transformation is not merely psychological or spiritual, it is biological. Your physical vessel is upgrading to handle the higher voltage of your spirit. You may find yourself needing different foods, or perhaps you feel a sudden aversion to alcohol or heavy processed meals. You might experience strange sleep patterns, waking up between 3 a.m. and 4 a.m., the witching hour, which is actually the creator's hour. Do not pathologize these symptoms. Listen to your body. It is the vehicle for your soul, and it is telling you exactly what it needs to support your ascension. Treat it with reverence. Drink more water, for water conducts energy. Rest when you are tired, for in sleep your subconscious is reprogrammed without the interference of your ego. As you walk this path, you will develop a new relationship with time. The anxiety of when will it happen begins to fade, replaced by a deep, knowing trust in divine timing. You realize that a delay is not a denial. Sometimes the universe delays the blessing because you are ready, but the environment is not. Or perhaps there is one final piece of the puzzle that needs to click into place. A person you haven't met yet, a skill you are currently learning, a door that is about to open. The chosen one does not watch the clock, they watch the signs. They know that the fruit falls only when it is ripe. To pick it early is to ruin the sweetness.